Well, good morning. Today is, whoa, almost hit Sophia's bike because she parked too close over there. Today is Wednesday, August 8th. And I don't have Sophia till noon because Aaron works the afternoon shift. So he's not going to bring her till about 12 o'clock. And it's only 10 o'clock right now. And we're on our way to the bank. And I have to pick up a couple things at Kroger's. And then I have to go to the pool store and get some stuff for the chemicals for the pool. I feel like I'm sitting up so high today. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, I wanted to give a big shout out welcome to all my new subscribers and all the new people joining Weight Watchers. And I especially wanted to give a special shout out to Jen Agruso, who just joined my channel and just joined Weight Watchers. Well, welcome aboard, Jen. Welcome aboard. I know this seems like you're like right on top of me, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like you're right on top of me today? I don't know what the deal is. I really don't have any plans today. I was hoping to go to Sebastian's baseball game tonight, but it's supposed to rain all day. We had such heavy rains, and we did have storms last night, and a little bit of our basement flooded. Not a lot. You know, was able to just mop it up. But we have carpeting down there, so I really worry about mold. So like Jim's down there with the fan, and he's going to bring, where he works, they have like a super duper fan that sucks up everything quicker, so he's going to bring that home tonight just to make sure. It wasn't a lot of water, just a little bit of water, but I don't have to water my flowers today because God heard me complaining the other day that he wasn't watering my flowers. And I was going to add some water to my pool because, you know, with natural evaporation, I don't have to do that either. So okay, now I thank you everybody. They sent me a lot of information. I'm going to be reading it today for the ad search for Google and the Google account and changing my name and all that good stuff. And I think I am going to change the channel name, but I think I'm going to stay with this and just pay Denise the taxes because I'm still thinking on that. I don't want to rush into anything because Valerie Reese pointed out, which I completely forgot about, is even though you have 1,000 subscribers, you have to have so many minutes of viewing. And she seems to think it's 240,000 minutes. And that's a lot of minutes. It really is. And I don't want to lose any money. I know, greedy that I am, but I don't want to lose any money. And how much difference in taxes can it really be, I guess? I just feel bad that, you know, Denise has got to go in with that and have to explain it and all that stuff. But I'm still thinking on it. I do like the channel name, though, Sandy. Let's Get Fit with Sandy. I do like that. So I might see if I can. The problem is, someone had asked me, too, is I do, well, at the time, when we set it up, I did have a Google AdSense account, and I did try to sign up and do the videos in my name. And it wouldn't let me upload the videos. We had to switch it back to Denise's, and I have to sign in under Denise's name to get the videos up. So it's just, you know, I'm just not the least bit tech savvy, and I'm just gonna try to do a little bit of research on it, a little bit more before I commit to it. But I really do wanna have the taxes in my own name. That's the whole purpose of this whole thing, is just for the taxes. And if I can't do that, then I'm just gonna stay on this channel. But like I said, I do like the channel name of Sandy. Let's Get Fit with Sandy. So I'm still thinking on that. I don't know what to have to eat today. I wanna really be. I was watching Animal Kingdom. I like Animal Kingdom. You're getting away from me. Stay with me. Don't be wandering. I was watching Animal Kingdom last night, and just the one scene just kind of, I don't know why it hit me at that moment, because I really wasn't hungry or anything like that. But Derek and his friend were in his kitchen, and they were making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And they're making it on this really nice looking bread, and they had this big jar of peanut butter, and they were slapping the peanut butter on and the jelly, and then they started eating it and talking to each other. And then I got to thinking, will I ever be able to just go and eat what I want and not have to worry about tracking it and wondering how many points it is? And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this lifestyle, I really do, and it really does, you know, keep me in check, and it helps me to lose weight, and I don't feel deprived. But, you know, it's just, and then later on somebody on the show was eating like a donut or something, and it's like, can I ever just like, and I know that's not who I can ever be. I can never be that person again. And I know it sounds like I'm complaining, and my life shouldn't revolve around food, but let's face it, your life does kind of revolve around food. Anything you go to, if you go to a party, there's food. You go to a funeral, there's food. You go to a communion party or a graduation, there's food. You go to the barbecue, there's food. You know, I mean, it's just part of life, and that's how people show their love too, is with food. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's just, you know, I know that, I think once I get on maintenance, it might be a little easier, but I don't think it will be. I've got a ways to go before I get there. And I know it sounds like I feel like I'm deprived, and I'm just really not. But it's just, is there ever going to be a time that I'm not going to be conscious about what food is? And I don't think there's ever going to be a time that you're never going to be conscious of food. So it's just part of, you know, things in life you got to accept, and that's going to be one of the things I have to accept. And I don't have a problem with it. I know it sounds like I do, but I really don't. Okay, enough musing. Let's go in. I still can't figure out why you look so close to me. Oh well. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, let's eat. A lot of times I look at my platter here and I think that would be like a serving dish for people to pick what they wanted to have. But Amy, look I had the same cup as you. I saw it in your video yesterday. We have the same cup. I started my day with a prayer. Well, Amy is from, N is for nurse. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 60 ounces of water. My quote is, being healthy and fit isn't a fad or a trend. Make it your lifestyle. 23 smart points, 0 for my egg, berries, bananas, grapefruit, tea, and water. 3 points for 4 slices of center cut Kroger bacon. And 4 points for a half a cup of oatmeal. I didn't put any milk in it. So it's a 7-point meal. And I still have 16 points left for the rest of the day. I'm hoping that I'm going to see Sebastian play ball, but it's looking pretty iffy right now. Okay, let's eat dinner. I had 16 points. That's 4 points for the sandwich thin. I think it's because it's a multi-grain one. I did scan it to recheck because you guys have been telling me it's not 4 points, but it scans as 4 points. I have an ounce of cheese for 4 points, 2 ounces of ham for 2 points, 3 points for half a cup of cottage cheese, 0 for my pineapple, my tomato, my tea, my water, and my cucumber, and 3 points for a half a cup of potato salad. So it's a 16-point dinner. Well, I did forget to tell you that I had a green apple and a glass of water about 4:30, 5 o'clock as a snack. And I know I eat a lot of fruit. I know it, but you know what? It's better than what I used to eat. It really is. The other day when I went to, actually it was today, because I have to go into Kroger's to, my bank is inside the Kroger's. I had to get the money out of that to switch it, blah, 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 to another bank. But anyway, I did a little bit of shopping, and I was so tempted to go get a donut from the bakery because I was so discombobulated because they're remodeling the store and nothing was where it was supposed to be. I'm going to a reunion from where I used to work, where I retired from in 2013. I'm going to a small retirement party on Friday, and I wanted to bring something, and I'd like to make these jalapeno roll-ups. I don't know how many points it's going to be, but I'll try to track it and see, and I'll let you know. If it's not too many points, I'll let you know. But it's a common, I mean, I'm sure everybody's made them before. It's just you take a tortilla roll, and you take 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 can of jalapenos, and 1 can of olives. You mix it all together. You put it into the roll. You roll it up. You put it in the refrigerator for 4 or 5 hours, and then you take it out and slice it to like little pinwheels. And they're kind of like a ham roll-up, but it's a jalapeno roll-up. They're very good, but I think the cream cheese is going to make it. Depends on how many I can get from the recipe. It'll depend on how many there is. But I know I'm going to be very good at the party because it's the day before weigh-in, and we know I'm not going to go crazy the day before weigh-in. And other than that, I have a theory. I think I shared this theory. I don't know if I told you it or if I wrote it down. I think I just wrote it down in one of the comments. But my theory was that, and if I said it before, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it again. I think when I joined, I did say this. When I joined Weight Watchers, it was points plus. Then they switched to Smart Points, and then they did the Freestyle. So I think in January they're going to switch it again. But yeah, I did. Deja vu. I talked about it just yesterday. You know, that was like 24 hours ago. You know, you can't expect all that stuff to stay in my mind. I got so much going on in there. It's just like one little thought gets in there and it's got to edge its way in there because there's so much other stuff going through. You don't ever want to go inside my mind, I'm telling you, because it's just squirrel. It really is, because I can be thinking of one thing and then it's going to another, and which brings me to the voting. Denise and I always say, you know, like people always say my one vote doesn't matter, blah, 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 my one vote doesn't matter. And we had an election, our primaries yesterday, and one of the proposals was for a millage for bus transportation here in Macomb County where I live. And it only passed by 23 votes. 23 votes, that's just, you know, that's close, that's really close. But just shows your vote does make a difference. Okay, I'm going to end the video now. I have Alyssa tomorrow. She's not going to like it because I have to get her up early because Denise and I are going to go to IKEA because she wants to buy something, and we want to go early because it's about an hour, a little over an hour away from my house, and then by the time you get there you got to go through the whole maze of the store. So we're figuring it's like a 3 or 4 hour trip, and I want to get home at a halfway decent hour. I didn't go to Sebastian's baseball game. It turns out he did play ball, but we had pouring down rain here. Just like ridiculous how much pouring down rain we had. And so I called Danny and I says, it's raining like really crazy here. Is Sebastian still going to have a game? And he says, the sun is shining here. So I didn't go, but they did have a game. I'll go tomorrow. But on a sad note, we've got a little bit of a leak in our basement. So we're going to have to pull the drywall down to see where the leak is. We had a problem before, and we had somebody come in to restore, you know, waterproof it on a different end of the basement, but now this is at the other end of the basement. So, you know, we don't want mold to form, and we don't want the foundation to sink. So we're going to have Jimmy come over and take the drywall down and see what the deal is. And hopefully it's just in one spot, not the whole area like we think it is. But time will tell. So, okay, that has nothing to do with weight loss. But, you know, I like to let you know what's going on in my life. Give the video a like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I probably am going to do the other channel. I'm going to see what's going on. But I'll keep letting you know how far I'm progressing on that. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning.